Hi, we're the McCanes.
I'm Nick.
And I'm Jenny.
And welcome to the McCane chapter. Now, we are not new to the book community. We both have Instagram accounts and TikTok accounts, but we are new to BookTube, so we want to properly introduce ourselves.
So we're going to go ahead and do a newbie tag, but we're going to do things differently. We're going to do it the McCane way.
That's right.
So we're going to have some rapid fire questions, and then we're going to answer the traditional newbie questions.
Got to be respectful.
Very. So you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Go.
All right, so we have no idea what these questions are. They were prepared by our daughter. Now, we did tell her that we was making a BookTube type of newbie video, and I'm worried that they're not all book related, but hopefully they are.
Hopefully.
Either way, I'm ready.
So we're going to go ahead and do some rapid fire questions and go from there.
Now, do we have to answer them real fast, or we can just answer?
We don't have to, but we don't want to dwell too much on them.
All right, let's go.
All right, so let's see. I'll pick this one.
All right.
Are you a morning reader or a late night reader?
I actually enjoy both. So at night, I may read maybe an hour before I go to bed. But I prefer the morning. So I wake up at 4:30 every morning. I wake up at 4 every morning and I read into 5:30. So I find myself enjoying that reading a lot more. I feel like I get more out of it. I'm like tuned in. So I would say a morning reader.
Same for me. I love morning reading. I wake up, like I guess, as he said, we wake up at 4 a.m. every morning. Me, on the other hand, he may start at 4 a.m. I'm in the shower getting myself ready, and then I come back into bed and I pull out my book and I read. I feel more, there's more quiet time, more peace, because once I'm off of work and I come home, even though your kids are grown, they still need you. Yeah. And they're still like, Mom this, Mom that, or Dad this, Dad that. So morning for me.
All right. My turn?
Yep.
Let's check it out. That's me shaking it up. One book you'll never stop remembering. I'm sorry. One book you'll never stop recommending.
Oh, one book I would never stop recommending.
Oh, man. There
are so many good ones. I'm going to go with Fast by Millie Belizaire. That one, that's a good one.
I recently read that one, and I have to agree.
Yeah.
Oh, man. My turn already. Man, as bad as I want to go to horror, I'm going to go to memoir. Memoir is actually my favorite genre. So I would have to say Trevor Noah's Born a Crime, I will recommend to anybody.
Yeah, because that one was good.
It's funny, but it's also very serious, and it takes place during the apartheid era, so it has a seriousness and it's also hilarious. And if you're gonna do it, do the audiobook.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So now it's time for our first newbie question, and that first question is: why did we start this channel?
Oh man, you want me to answer that?
Yeah, you can answer.
Why did we start this channel? Well, again, I mentioned that we are on Book Talk, we are on Bookstagram, and I think I just wanted to. I feel like YouTube is it's like the big brother, the overseer. You know, when I first started, thinking about getting into book content creation, I started off watching YouTube. So, I was always kind of nervous to come over here because with the other two platforms, it's fast. You can make a 3-minute video. You can make it real quick and all that stuff. But here, you actually discussing books. You getting in depth. I mean, this can go an hour long. So I think I was more intimidated.
Yeah, do we have enough content? Can we keep everybody's attention?
Have we read enough books?
Right, yeah.
Right. So, I think I started because I think I'm ready.
Yeah, we're ready.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Okay, so another question. Why do you love reading?
Okay, so my job, I am a crimes against children investigator. I've been doing this for the last 17 years, so I deal with a lot of reoccurring trauma. I deal with kids who have had the worst experience of their lives, if they even survived it. So, I deal with a lot of child deaths, child sexual assaults, child abuse, child neglect. I mean, you name it, human trafficking cases. So I got into reading to kind of escape. I was trying to find some kind of positive coping mechanisms when I first started, and with no training and nobody kind of giving me some advice, I was making a lot of bad decisions. I'm at the bar drinking after work because I'm just trying to, find a getaway, and nothing worked until I got into these books, and I found an escape. I can go anywhere I want to go at any time. Mm-hmm. I don't even have to be on this planet if I don't want to. So I got into books to get away from reality. I know that's kind of like a cop-out. Everybody kind of says that. But I think a lot of people, when they trying to get away from politics. I'm literally trying to get away from what I see all day. Protect my mental health.
Okay. For me, it's kind of similar. Just that escape. Reading gives me peace. So it can shut out all the stresses of everyday life. Not saying that my life is bad, but just to have an escape where you can go anywhere. You can learn about different things. Like,
right.
You can go anywhere from romance to fantasy to reading about real people's lives. And it just interests me, and it's my passion right now. I love it.
Yeah. And I love it too. Mm-hmm. I love the fact that you in it. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think it'd be weird, maybe not weird, but feel a little lonely if I was just reading by myself. I'm sure vice versa, but having her as a reading partner, we don't only read books, on our own, but we actually couple read, and we couple read 2 books a month. And then we have
more sometimes.
Yeah. And then we have a book club. So we're always reading together, and then we read our own things because she may have a genre that I'm not so into, like romance. Yeah. And then I'm like into history. So yeah, I mean, I'm into everything, but I can read history, and she has no kind of passion for that.
I may be interested in some history, but yeah.
And that's the same thing with romance. I may be into some romance, but I'm not going to read it heavy.
Yeah.
All right.
One more question.
All right.
So it's, what genre do you prefer? So basically, what's your favorite genre? Since you told them memoirs, besides memoirs, what's your favorite genre?
Memoir was always my number 1 genre, but I think as of late, historical fiction has been dominating. I've been reading more historical fiction than memoir. Mm-hmm. So I would have to say historical fiction probably moved up to my number 1 genre. What about you?
So for me, it was historical fiction at number 1. Now, currently, I would have to say romance.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm in my romance era, I guess.
Hey, ain't no wrong with that.
But a good historical fiction, and I'm all in. I love fantasy too. I love all of them, but yeah.
I was just thinking that because like horror, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to clown on my memoirs, but I may actually say historical fiction, horror, and then memoir at this point. Because they're my top 3. And then I'm getting into sci-fi too. I just love reading, as you can see. All right.
All right. So another rapid fire.
Let's do it. Can I pick first?
Yeah, go ahead, babe.
All right. I want to see. Pink or yellow? I'll let you pick the color.
You pick.
All right. I'm going to do this yellow.
All right.
Feels like 2. Oh, no, that's 1. All right. Here we go. Who falls asleep more often while reading?
You?
Nah, hell no.
No, you do.
No. So,
yes.
No. So we could be sitting on the sofa, and I'm reading, and I look over there, she's gone, mouth open. I mean, but you also do that in the bed too.
Right. Okay. So to my defense, if I get in that bed, it's like something about me, and when my body touches that pillow, it's a wrap.
And then I just hit an audio, but chipmunks.
It is not that fast.
It is fast. I think it's hilarious. I think it's cute. And I just be wondering, like, are these books affecting her dreams? But okay. So you think it's me? I think it's you.
Yeah.
All right.
Agree to disagree.
Right.
All right.
I'm right though.
I got 3. So yellow one. Who buys the most books? It's not me. He has a problem.
Wait a minute. First of all, you buy a lot of books too.
I do, but not as much. Okay, first of all, he's in the bookstore every day.
I be doing security. All right, so listen up. All right, so I buy a lot of books, but I buy you a lot of books.
Yeah, but you buy the most books. You probably have the biggest TBR in this house.
I mean, but do that make me the better spouse? Because I'm always looking out for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it does.
I have a huge problem. I already know. I already know. I don't even tell you about half the stuff I be buying.
Oh, I know because I see them on the shelf. Look, 2 right there. It's actually one behind you, but I'm not gonna say nothing.
I'm scared to look. What is it?
The Ralph Ellison book. Yeah.
So, all right. So I know all the employees in all of the bookstores, not even just in my city, but all the surrounding counties in Atlanta. I mean, yeah, I have a problem. I'm always looking for deals. Now, it's not such a problem where I'm spending so much money and it's bothering us financially. Now, I have a second. I done took out a part-time job to pay for books, so it's not like it's bothering us. But yeah, I buy a lot of books, but we read a lot of books.
Yeah, we do.
And so I think so. Right now, we are in our dining room, and our living room is over here. And we have bookcases all around us. So it's probably about 1,500 books just in this circle alone. So yeah. But this has become life.
Yep.
So all right, next.
Absolutely not. All right. So back to the questions. Oh no, rapid fire. Let's do another one.
All right. It's my turn, right?
Yep.
And then get this one right here. Fiction or nonfiction?
Fiction.
That seems easy for you.
Absolutely.
Oh, man. I love them the same. That's like twins. You know what I mean? I can't pick one.
No, I don't know what you mean.
I would say, man, we have to answer that question?
Yeah. It's rapid fire. Come on.
All right. The fiction. I would say fiction. I'm gonna have to say fiction because fiction has fantasy, horror, historical fiction. So yeah, fiction. But I love nonfiction.
Okay.
And I love first and third person POV. Both.
Let's see. Do you prefer a happy ending or a tragic ending?
Tragic. Oh. Tragic. I'm one of them people that just I like trauma and drama. And I mean, it could be a happy ending for somebody in the book, but it need to be a terrible ending for somebody else.
I can see your point. I'm gonna have to say happy.
Give me an example. Like what? Don't tell an ending of a book, but like what do you want to see at the end of a book?
End of the book. Just it could still be like some type of tragedy, but somebody, like you said, it has to be some happiness too.
Why?
I don't know. I guess there's so much like drama going on in the world. You just need something.
Okay. I agree. That's what you do.
All right. So do you want to do one more rapid fire or go through the questions?
Let's answer another.
Okay.
Because we gotta be respectful. We gotta answer these required questions.
How did you discover BookTube?
Well, I like to write. So one of my hobbies is writing. Poetry, speeches, music. Right now I'm writing historical fiction and a thriller. So I really started getting into WriterTube, I guess it would be called. I'm watching like authors talk about their writing journey and stuff like that. And I think I heard one of them say, you can't be a writer unless you're a reader. And then I picked up, who was that? Stephen King's On Writing. And that's like half memoir and it's actually half on writing. And he says it also that you can't be a writer without being a reader. And so I was like, you know what, let me get into, this world. And I started watching videos and I started watching some of my favorite YouTube content creators. And I'm watching them every day. And remember, I worked these kind of cases. So I would be leaving a terrible, terrible crime scene. And I would get in the car and I would put on like a Shaughnessy video. Yeah. And she had that jazz music playing in the background. And I was just like mellow. I would sit in the car and I would just listen to her talk about romance. right? But it wasn't the fact that she was talking about romance. It was the vibe.
Yeah.
She'd be somewhere sitting in the grass, and she's from Illinois. We're from Chicago, and I'm just like, man, she had such a vibe. And I remember I used to like comment, and I'd be like, man, you just like saved my morning or whatever by the vibe, and she would respond. And so I was doing that a lot. I'm watching a lot of people, and yeah, that's how I got into it.
Same from actually, you got me into BookTube because you would send me those Shaughnessy videos, and I'm like, ooh. And I realized like the books that she was recommending, like I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna try this one. So yeah, that's how I got into.
Yeah, and that's kind of leading to why I want to be on it, because I wasn't finding a lot of guys who was actually, especially black men. It wasn't a lot of black men. I mean, don't get it twisted. There's some out there. You got so many of them, but I'm saying it wasn't like an overwhelming amount. And I was like, man, once I started reading a lot, I'm gonna jump in it, and I want to do the same thing. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Next question. Who's your auto-buy author? Now, before you answer that, we know we got a couple, but you got to narrow down to one.
Really? Auto-buy. Yeah, I can name at least 5, but if I have to name one, jeez. Okay. I got 2. They both right neck and neck.
Let's do 2.
All right, Tiffany D. Jackson, S.A. Cosby.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up anything they write.
Okay. And for me, Miss A.E. Valdez and Miss Kennedy Ryan.
All right.
Yep.
Respect.
Okay. One more? Or rapid fire?
How many rapid fires we got? About
Couple.
4? Let's do a rapid fire one.
Okay, I'm gonna go first. All right. Hardcover or paperback?
Hardcover.
Let me finish.
Hardcover, no question. I don't even like paperbacks. Now I would read them, but they too delicate. I don't even open them up. I just kind of like take my fingers and I be like peeking in. You know what I'm saying? I don't be want to damage the book. Hardcovers, you can just kind of open them. You can kind of. I prefer them when you get through with them. You put them back on the shelf. They're in the same condition they were when you bought it. Paperbacks look worn and all that. I just
see. For me, it's different. I prefer hardcover, but most romance books are in paperback, so I also prefer paperback. So it's
not my kind of problem.
Yeah, it's mine.
All right.
Question?
Okay. What's your last 5-star read?
Oh, I think my last 5-star read was, oh my gosh, I could see it right here. Takara Allen's Last Stop for Innocence. Yeah, I think that was my last 5-star read.
Now, what genre is that?
It's I want to say it's romance, YA. I don't know. It's a mixture of a lot. I absolutely love that book.
My last 5-star was actually Fast. I just recently finished that. I want to say that was my last 5-star because I just finished Nemesis, which was really good too. And
I'm almost finished. That is really good.
It is, but I would say Fast. And we just ordered the special edition, the sprayed edge. I think it's sprayed edge spray. Out of
I don't know if it's sprayed edges, but
out of Canada. Yeah. So I would say Fast by Millie Belizaire. Australia. Well, I thought the stuff that goes in the box came from Australia, but I thought the book actually came from Canada.
Oh, well, I'm not
I could be wrong.
It's Beyond the Pages. I think that's who did it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that's my last 5-star read.
Okay.
All right.
So question?
Sure.
What series or book got you into reading?
Jeez. It was when we couple read D. Watkins' Black Boy Smile. So one day we were driving, we live in Georgia, and we was on our way to Clearwater, Florida, and she picked up a book
No, your friend wrote a book.
Oh, right. Okay, so my friend wrote a book, and she read it out loud as I drove to Clearwater, and we finished the book. I think we finished it as we was pulling up.
Yes.
And I was like, wow. I was like, that was one hell of an experience. And I was like, I want to continue this. So I was like, why don't we pick one book a month, and then we just read as a couple? And so we chose together D. Watkins' Black Boy Smile. And we bought 2 copies. And when it came in the mail, it was just, I mean, we read it. We would read like 2 or 3 chapters. Then we would talk about it and we read a few more. And it was such a bonding experience. I mean, our relationship has always been, you know, great. Yeah. But that just brought it to like a whole nother level. Yeah.
Another level of intimacy that you didn't even think you needed.
No, right.
It's beautiful.
And and it's been, I feel like, you know, I fell in love all over again. Yeah. You know, and I'm gonna be honest with you, you know, when I told you guys how I work these cases, I would come home, I would turn on the TV, this before I started reading. I would come home and turn on the TV and I would think I was watching TV, but I was really just spaced out and the TV was really watching me. Then I started playing video games because I felt like it was interactive. I was playing like 2K, like all the guys play. And 2K was making me more angrier than anything. And I would get out the game more upset than I was when I got on it. So the books has really changed my life. And man, it's just a beautiful thing.
Yep, no going back now.
Yeah, definitely not going back at all. Okay.
So for me, I've been reading since a child, I guess. My sister actually is the one who put me on to reading. So my first book that got me into reading would have to be like Ramona and Beezus by Beverly Cleary, or the Babysitter's Club series. I was addicted to that and I would just be reading. So that's what really got me into it. And then just growing up, you know, you're in high school reading those Zane books and stuff, books you're not supposed to be reading. And then fell off. And then we started reading together. It was his idea.
Yeah.
And
because I've always wanted to read. I mean, when I was young, I read some books, Super Fudge, I remember reading. But I grew up very poor. And it wasn't so much that we were poor. It was the violence. I grew up on the south side of Chicago, and as a black male growing up over there, we were trying to live, trying to survive. I was losing friend after friend to murder. I just didn't have time to read when I was too busy running. So, but I've always wanted to. So when we finally got into it, I just couldn't stop. Yeah. So why don't we tell them a little bit about ourselves other than books?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So we've been married 25 years, together 27.
We are high school sweethearts. We met our junior year in high school and haven't looked back. Yeah. It's been a great 27 years. We have 4 grown children. Can we still call them children?
Yeah, they're still children because they still act like it.
And we have one that got married and moved off. We got 2 in college, and 1 is the police.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're doing big things. So
very proud.
Very proud. All right. So what's next?
We have one more question, and then we have rapid fire.
All right. Let's do the rapid fire, then end with a question.
Okay.
All right. You want me to go first? Or
you go ahead.
You sure? Just 2 more. I'll take the yellow one since you got on pink. That's crazy. Who's more likely to buy the same book twice?
Him. No questions.
All right.
He does it all the time?
All the time. Listen. So we have this app, Fable, the Fable book app. And that's kind of how I keep track of the books. And so every time I buy a book, I would go to Fable and I'll log it as a book owned. And sometimes I'll be in the store, I'll be like, man, this sounds like a good ass book. And then so I go straight to Fable and I'll look and I'm like, oh, we don't own it. And so I'll buy the book and then I get home and she'll say, babe, we own that book.
Yes.
So I probably didn't forgot to put it into Fable and so we own it twice. So I do a lot of giveaways on TikTok. I'm sure I will be on here too. So I'm always giving away these books because I got 2 and 3 copies of the same book. So yes, I am horrible at buying the same book.
Yes.
I will come home sometimes excited. Look what I found.
I'm like, what? Again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
okay,
me.
so. All right. How many books do you read at once?
Oh, wow. So I'm a mood reader. I've read up to 6 books at one time. I try to keep it at least 2, but I probably average 3. So at any given time, I'm sure I got 3 books that I'm reading.
Same. I average about not 6. I average about 3. I am a mood reader, but I'm so much so like if I started a book, I have to finish it. If I don't, it's going to be a DNF. So yeah, if I can't, and I'm like, okay, I can't do this. But majority of the time, once I start a book, I have to finish it. I can't just put it to the side.
And what you mean by put it to the side? Like you can't just keep it like it won't. Like, okay, let me give you an example. Can you take 2 months to read a book?
No.
See, I can. It depends. Like that's what, because history is like that. You may not want to read the history book all back to back because it's a lot of information in there. You know what I mean? You're gonna be taking notes and all that stuff. I've read. Shoot, Nelson Mandela took a month by himself. His that long walk to freedom. But then I flew through Malcolm X, the autobiography of Malcolm X. So it just depends. But some histories that make you take a minute.
See, I feel like if that's the case, then I'm gonna have to start it over again because I'm gonna forget.
That's why you got the notes.
True, but you know how forgetful I am. I really need I gotta finish it.
That's true. Okay.
So, last question.
Last question.
What can we add to the BookTube community?
Oh man. You want to go first?
I can. A couple that's actually reading together, and we're reading diversely. We read all genres. We read every author, like Black, white, Asian. Like we're trying to learn as much as we can about different cultures. So
that's the key right there. Yeah. I'm glad you said that. I bought 6 books on Sudan. You know, we got books on if I learn something about, I read The Mountain Sing by
beautiful book.
Yeah, beautiful book. And she's also wrote what was the other
oh my God.
Dust Child. Right? And so I found out about Vietnamese people and what they were going through during Vietnam. And I was like, oh my God. So now I'm into that. Or I reread The Nightingale by Christian Hannah. Now I want to know what Fran's perspective is. Yeah. You know, we're just dive in.
I'm Haitian American, so I'm trying to get every book I can about my heritage. So that's right. I'm all in.
So, for instance, we're sitting in the African American section. This ain't even African American section. This is just Black section. So, right? Because you got Africa here. You got all kind of stuff. You got Haiti here. You got Dominican Republic. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 bookcases of just Black, and then you got Asian, and you got Hispanic. You got we just what can we bring? We could bring diverse reading. Yeah. Diverse reading. We can bring comedy because we do little skits. We interview authors. What else? Love. Yeah. Family. And we're a Black married couple who read books. Yep. So yeah, that's what we got. This was fun.
This was fun.
I'm glad this is our first like I feel home already.
Right. So basically what we want to start doing is getting to do a segment called Getting to Know the McCanes.
That's right.
So if you want, add some questions in the comments and maybe your question will be in our next segment.
Yeah, we'll try our best to answer them. I mean, as long as y'all don't get too personal.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But we'll do our best to answer them. I'm really good about checking comments and replying. I do work 2 jobs, but I do my best to get back to you. Yeah. All right. Well, it was fun hanging out with you guys. And until next time, peace.
Bye.
Bye, guys.